Wonderful. So now let's hear a little bit about the highlights of the youth choir under your direction.
Now, a lot of excitement ensued whenever we were planning our annual concert. And that piggybacks on the question of expanding the repertoire. It was always a challenge to find new material that the choir could learn in time and to perform very well at our concerts. Because, to be honest with you, I was always amazed at the crowds that turned out at our concerts. And we were always very, very enthusiastically received and very, very well supported. I want to mention, especially here, the pastors who supported us. All youth choirs have had the support of the pastors in the past, Dr. Leo Riney, the past youth choirs, and in our case, Dr. Horace Russell, who I want to pay tribute to. He was a tremendous means of support, especially when it became stressful to be handling so many choirs and so many duties at the same time. So planning for those concerts, it was exhausting but very, very rewarding, and I was happy to have been able to have the choir, you know, achieve new levels of performance. And then another invigorating exercise for me personally, and for all you choristers who aided and abetted me in this venture, was planning our trips to the country to visit churches who had pastors who had invited us to do fundraising for projects. Most times it was building projects, putting on a roof here, putting on a room at the manse that they had. But these were definitely times when the excitement was at its peak, because we were able to get out of town, as one would say, as a group, and the fellowship was wonderful. As I said before, this group was always rampant with humor, and the conversations would be endless, and we would have a lot of fun going to the concerts and returning from the concerts. But when it came time to deliver the word in song, you guys rose to the occasion, and basically I just waved my arms, and you responded.
Thank you, Mr. Hemmings, for sitting down and talking with me. Let's hear about any last comments.
Well, it is my pride and joy to have observed the emergence of so many of our youth choristers at the time. I refer especially to Michelle, to Gary, Cortland, and so many others who have Faith, of course. How could I forget Faith, who has been constantly in touch with me. I apologize for not responding to the Facebook comments as I should have, Faith. But I really want to impress upon you guys the wonderful opportunity that has been afforded to you to make a contribution in the place that God has put you to the various parts of the ministry that you're involved in. Because I know you're not only singing with the youth choir. I know Gary and Cortland are deacons, and I know, Michelle, you have other duties too, apart from being one of Jamaica's top psychologists. Um, I just wanted to say that it makes me very proud to know that I had somewhat of a hand in grooming you guys to take the place that you have now occupied and will continue to occupy in our church and in the church's ministry. God bless you, and I want you all to continue, not only as choristers, but as participants in the welfare of the church and the welfare of the community and the society at large. Okay? Thanks, Dr. Henry. Thanks to Dr. Henry Roy for continuing to support the music ministry at East Green Street. You know, that has been the zenith at our church for years, for a couple of centuries, right? People would leave other churches and come to East Green Street to hear the music. So we want to keep that tradition going. I know it is hard. We know the road is not an easy one, but you know who has you in his hand. Our Father has you under his care and under his wings. So I simply want to commend you to him and to wish you all the best for the future. I wish you Godspeed as you continue to do his work, and I hope to see you not in the not too distant future on some other occasion, when things aren't so busy and sort of just totally overwhelming. Okay, so God bless you, and I just want to thank my producer and choreographer, Marguerite Hemmings, and my co-producer, Marjorie Hemmings, the love of my life, 41 years now. Whoa, okay, that's something. So those of you who happen to be in that relationship, stay in it, and hey, a lot of rewards at the end. Cortland, keep going. Okay, guys, that's a wrap. I hope to see you at some time in the near future. God bless. Enjoy the rest of your reunion activities, and please send me a tape of DVD, whatever it is, of the activities that you have recorded. I would sincerely appreciate that. And Michelle and Faith, I did get the list of the requirements or needs to continue the ministry, that is for instruments, and I have passed that on to our faithful friends up here. So you can surely expect a very positive response to that. Thank you for staying in touch, and we'll continue to stay in touch with you. God bless. I love. Take care. Bye.
That's a wrap.